Hey friends, I just read a post about chaturanga dandasana, which is one of the postures in a sequence called sun salutation, also known as Surya Namaskar. And I just wanted to break it down to just that part of the sun salutation. If you're not familiar with sun salutation, I recommend just Googling it or looking it up on YouTube. And there are so many variations of it, but you can go ahead and find those variations and kind of explore on your own. Here, I'm just going to show you the particulars of that part of the segment where chaturanga is. So, the reason I'm showing this is because there are different things you can do instead of chaturanga. And chaturanga can be great for building strength and body control, but for some people, it's really hard on the wrists and the shoulder. So I'll just show you if you don't know, or maybe you know a little bit about chaturanga, but not all the particulars. You start in plank. And so this is kind of like a push-up position, right? But when you come down to chaturanga, you bend your elbows until they come till about, lined up with the shoulders. Mine's not great right now. My strength's not what it used to be. But just even holding that for a moment is a little hard for some people, right? And even if you know how to do it, it may not be appropriate for you on a given day or a given moment. So it's always nice to have options. And even if you're well practiced, maybe one day you want to take it easy or try to use some different muscles and get some different movements. So here it is. Let's say you're in your sun salutation. You get to that point where you're in plank, where you usually go down to chaturanga, and you're just wanting to do something different. You can even do this during a class. You won't even really interrupt the flow of the class that much. Exhale and bring your knees down. This is sometimes called tabletop, or it's part of cat-cow. And just let your breath flow. Reach your left leg back and your right arm forward. This is bird dog. Bring it down. Breath is flowing. Go to the other side. Right arm or left arm and right leg. There you go. Instead of chaturanga, usually from there, you would tuck the toes and go to downward dog. All right, so maybe you're having a really tired day. You don't have that much energy, or you just need a rest. You didn't sleep that well. Here you are again, plank pose. And instead of doing chaturanga or what I just showed you, you just bring the knees down and exhale back to your child's pose. So it's not a cop-out, it's an option. And it's just an option you can take if that's what's right for you at that time. And it can be so refreshing just to admit to yourself that, I just need rest. I need to take it easy and come back to child's pose instead of doing chaturanga. All right, here's another more challenging option. Let's say again, you're in your plank. And then instead of chaturanga, you can pivot to the right side and come into a side plank. Lifting the left arm up, exhale, left hand down, and to the right, and exhale, bam, back into your downward dog. Awesome. There are other variations for this. If you go to the post that's linked to this video, the post in my newsletter, I linked to another article by a chiropractor and yoga teacher who talks about more variations here that you can do. And if anything, it can be so much fun just to try something different. And it can be such a great practice in self-awareness and checking in with yourself. What do you need today? What does your body feel like doing? What's appropriate now? And really, above all, just to have fun and play with movement and try new things, which is where the growth is at when we do yoga, right? Is trying new things, sometimes challenging yourself, sometimes taking it easy, and just having that variation in movement in your practice. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you try it on your own over and over and over. And I hope you'll join me for my fundraiser tomorrow. I am offering a yoga class online on a Facebook Live Saturday, June 24th at 5 p.m. And it will be just a flowing yoga class in support of the Alzheimer's Association. The fundraiser is called The Longest Day. So there's a link to that in the post that I wrote for this video. I hope you check it out. Whether or not you come to the class, check it out. And if anything, do a few of your own sun salutations with variations of your choice. Thank you so much.